new science have discovered that fascia plays a big role in the perception that we have in space. Our proprioceptors are all a part of this, and that's also why training your myofascial lines, doing gymnastics is a clever way to do this training of the fascia, because they often have poses that you sustain and hold, and they often have positions that extend through the whole of the body and not just short sections of the body. But I wanted to mention on this video that the fascia is very important in relation to how we perceive ourselves as individuals and how we perceive ourselves in the area of where we live, and this transmutes, transmits and transforms the shape of our body simply by the way we think and what we do with our body as we move it. For instance, if you're sitting in a truck driving long distances, or even if you're sitting at your computer desk and the computer hasn't been set up correctly in the space of where your body needs to be, then you will have your neck pushed forward. And you've seen many people with the neck pushed forward at the computer or driving a truck, and I've already done a video on that called Check. You can have a look at that. But this is just one very common example of the fascia changing its shape to suit or mold into the new shape of you, and it's not healthy. Over time and years, the position that you've meshed, the position that you've like knitted on your vest, your fascia, the constitution of it, the rigidity of it, the lack of hydration that you've been giving the cervical neck, as an example in that position, but it manifests in what you might call the stuck position. And the fascia can still be retrained and unstuck, if that's the word you want to use, but you can greatly shift and change that position that the body is stuck in. It's just going to take a long time. The longer that you're in that position, the longer it takes to change the fascia around it. But what of our body and postures that we have with the mindset that we have if you're thinking depressed? So a depressed person often has this drawn shift with the shoulders rounding forward and the trapezius coming down, and the head dropped forward and downwards. And this depressed look about the body, coming from the mind and the unwellness of your thoughts, draws the body in and closes off the chest, affects the diaphragm and your breathing, a whole lot of other things manifest. So the fascia is instantly shifting and remaking the stitches of your vest within your body, and over time that will stay like that. So we need to be very careful about how we are allowing our body to reshape in an unhealthy way. Call it the chicken before the egg or the egg before the chicken. You can figure that out yourself, but it has a snowball effect and the unwellness in the body will continue to shrink the fascia. The fascia will continue to manifest and become stuck in that position of your unwell thinking. So, what of people who have been traumatized? They too manifest their trauma in the body. And this is often being called the issues in your tissues. So I did a video in April for the Anzacs, and this is the talk I wanted to mention of people who have been at war. So whether it's been war, or whether you've had war in your home, whether your life has been war just by your interrelationships, your interactions, how tough your life has been, this creates like a war inside and manifests physically through the fascia of your body. In yoga and or sustained positions of movement that are healthy, we want to open up this stuckness. We aim at opening up and allowing the fascia to come away from the stuck position. These held, sustained poses will melt away the mucousy glue of the fascia that has become stuck